Hi, Mark T the Handyman here. Today we're going to replace this 10-year-old dishwasher with a brand new dishwasher. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is we have to disconnect the power. On most dishwashers today, there is an outlet plug right here, and you just pull that plug right out of there and you've disconnected your power. If for some reason you don't have an outlet, then you'll have to go back to your circuit breaker and open the circuit breaker up. Next, we're going to shut off the water, okay? In this particular case, the water is connected with this valve here that separates and goes to the sink and to the dishwasher. This is a hot water valve. So we're going to close that hot water valve. While we have this closed though, you won't be able to get any hot water out of that sink. Next, we're going to take off the drain for the dishwasher. What we have here is a 5/16 tool for the clamp, and we're going to take this right off of here, and that will disconnect the drain line to the dishwasher. Okay, so we got the power removed from the outlet, but we still need to disconnect it from the old dishwasher. So in this case, this is a 5/16 nut driver that we're going to turn and take that screw off. And then we're going to disconnect these wires, and we'll be able to pull that cord right out of there. And on the bottom, we have these on each side, two of these, and they raise and lower the height of the dishwasher depending on what's underneath there, carpeting or tile. In this particular case, this is in the basement. This is not our regular dishwasher. It's the one that the girls use. And they screw up pretty easy once you get the weight off of them. And here's the one. And then the other one is the same thing. So we have the height adjustments right here all the way up. And now we're going to take this water line off. We've got the water shut off, but we still need to get this, and it comes off fairly easy. Here we go. And that's that. And that should pull out pretty easy now. In addition to the two screws on the side that we just removed, we also have two on the top that screw into the counter to really secure it. And there's one, and there's two. There we go. So now this should slide out very easily. We've got two bottom adjusters up, we got the two screws on the side out, and we got the two screws on the top out. Now it's just a matter of pulling it. Just wiggle that right out of there. And now we've got everything pulled out. We've got the electrical disconnected. We've got the drain disconnected. And we've got the water disconnected and shut off. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull this through there, right like that. And it should come out fairly easy. And the new dishwasher will have its own drain. So we've got this out. Let's get that new one in place. So we've got the old dishwasher removed. It's in my garage now. We brought our new dishwasher downstairs. When we bought the dishwasher, we bought the kit that came with it, and it has the water line plus the electrical fittings to connect all this, and we're going to use this. It's a little bit heavier duty compared to what we had before, so that's what we're going to do. So here's the new dishwasher. We got it in place, got the old one outside already. It's the same thing. We're going to have to connect the water back up and the electrical back up, and we've got the drain line right here, and just like I said, it comes with its own drain. We just have to put it back where it was into the sink drain. So let's get started on that. So here's the new drain. They have it attached to the new dishwasher. Just gonna plop that back there, and then we're gonna put that drain through that existing drain hole. It fit through that drain, so that's good. So once again, we've got the cord and the drain and the water, hot water coming in. And now we're going to go to down here where the cord is going into the new electrical box there that they supply. They don't supply the Romex connector right here, but it came with the kit. So that's how we're going to put our cord from the power into the box. I've got the 2 wires coming in from the dishwasher. On the wire that's coming from the plug, and of course the plug is unplugged, the striped one is the neutral, the smooth one is the power, and this one here, the green one, is for this green ground bolt right here. So we're going to wire these up with wire nuts. That's what they provide for us. And we're going to tighten that up. Like that. And then we've got the neutral that we're going to tighten up right like that. And then we're going to wrap that around there, okay? Just like that. That's pretty tight. Okay, so we got the cover on. Let's tighten that up. Get that locked in place, and we'll be done with the electrical. Okay, so cover's back on, nice and secure. And now we have to tie in the water. The water's going to be on the back side, so we'll have to go around to the back. As you recall, the water came around to the front. Made it a little easier, but we'll be able to get it. So this is a little bit different than what we had on the other dishwasher. The other dishwasher had a compression fitting coming right off the solenoid. What we have is a hose fitting. I suppose it might be a little easier to get it on and off. But we're gonna put that on there, and then we're gonna take this hose here, this compression fitting here, and we're gonna connect that to that. So we've got our hose fitting on the solenoid, and what we're going to do now is we're going to tighten that up. And there's no compression nut because the compression nut is kind of built right into the hose itself. We're going to get that nice and tight because we don't want any leaks back here. Okay, so we've got our electrical, we've got our plumbing, we've got our drain line. Now we're going to pick this right back up, and we're going to slide this into place. Okay, next we're going to take care of our plumbing underneath the cabinet. Okay, so here's our drain line right here. This part is multi-purpose hose here, and I cut that part off because it's too big for ours. So what we're going to do, we cut it off, and what I'm going to do, because this is the way I was taught, was put a little bit of pipe dope, makes it a little bit slippier to get on, holds it a little bit better once it's on, and keeps it from leaking. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's how I was taught to do. And now we've got our clamp on there. We're just going to get this part on the drain line, and I think that's it. And here's our clamp. Put that on there. I'll get my nut driver. That's 5/16. And let's get that on there. And now we're going to turn our water back on. And so we just turn that on. That's our hot water. It supplies the sink and the dishwasher. All right, now let's check for leaks. Okay, so there's our water line there. I don't see any leaks anywhere there. So I think we'll push that back in, and then we will attach the dishwasher to the cabinet. So we've got our bottom two adjusters both where they should be. And what we're trying to do is trying to level the top up against the countertop. Just use an adjustable wrench, and I screwed this one to the proper level. And then I went to this one over here. This one took a little bit more because the floor is unlevel. But once we got it done, we leveled our top, okay? And screwed in the top two screws that go in the countertop on top. And then we've got one on the right and then one on the left. So now we're ready to plug her back in and see if we can get this thing running. Okay, so this is the plug that is underneath the sink. So we're just gonna plug this in, just like we did any other appliance. And now we've got power. And so let's see if we can start it up. So this is our unit right here. It's a Frigidaire. And the controls are just like anything else. So they're all different. Basically, push the start button, and it automatically has itself set at a heavy wash with a sanitized temp and a heat dry. And I don't know if you can hear that, but it's starting to add water to the system, and it's going to go through the cycle, and we'll see how it does. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's not the quietest dishwasher out there, is it? If you like this video, give me a thumbs up or a like. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.